Bobby Taylor, called as a witness by the people, was sworn and testified as follows. The clerk, please raise your right hand. You do solemnly swear the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? The witness, I do. The clerk, thank you. Please be seated. State your name and spell it for the record. The witness, Bobby Taylor. Bobbytaylor. The court, you may proceed. Direct examination. Question by Ms. Bushling. Bobby, earlier today you had indicated that you don't, as a gang member, you don't rely on the court system to take care of your business. Is that correct? Mr. Yamamoto, objection, Your Honor. Misstating the evidence. The court, well, you prefer to handle this yourself. Is that correct? The witness, yes. Question by Ms. Bushling. Now you indicated that you didn't want to testify as well. Is that correct? Answer, yes. Question. Now with your belief that you should take care of matters outside the courthouse, would that cause you to lie in court? Answer, no. Question. So you would come to testify and tell the whole truth anyway? Answer, yes. Question. Even though, as a gang member, it's disrespectful? Mr. Yamamoto, objection, Your Honor. Question by Ms. Bushling. Or dishonor for you to testify against another gang member, is that right? Answer, yes. The court, just a minute. Mr. Yamamoto, Your Honor, I want to object. May we approach, Your Honor? The court, state your ground, just the grounds. Mr. Yamamoto, leading, Your Honor. She's testifying, not my client. The court, well, this has been testified to before, overruled. Question by Ms. Bushling. I believe your answer was yes. Is that right? Answer, yes. Ms. Bushling, I have no further questions. All right, you want to go first, Ms. Green? Ms. Whiteside, Green, I have no questions for this witness, Your Honor. The court, all right. Mr. Yamamoto. Mr. Yamamoto, thank you, Your Honor. Cross-examination by Mr. Yamamoto. Question. Mr. Taylor, you stated that it would be your preference to handle this yourself. Is that correct? Answer, yes. Question, can you tell me, let's see, this incident occurred back in December of '89. Is that correct? Answer, yes. Question, what have you done up to this point to take care of this matter by yourself? Answer, nothing really. Question, thank you. In that particular area where this happened, the shooting, what is it? 92nd Street and answer, Central. Question, you say in 1 mile radius, say within 10 blocks, how many gangs would you say there are? Answer, about 20. Question by Mr. Yamamoto. Now where this shooting occurred, was that a blood area or was that a Crip area? Answer, a blood area. Question, was it near a borderline of a Crip area? Answer, yes, borderline. Question, it was a borderline, wasn't it? Answer, yes. What did it border? What Crip area? Answer, East Coast. Question, any other? Answer, Hat Gang. And that's it. Question, not 97th, 97? Answer, no. The court, is the Hat Gang, is that blood or Crip? The witness, Crip. Question by Mr. Yamamoto. Prior to today, you've never seen my client, have you? Answer, no. The court, you're referring to Mr. Eddie Walker. Mr. Yamamoto, I'm sorry, Mr. Walker. Question, is that correct, Mr. Taylor? Answer, yes. Question, Now, at the scene of the shooting, who brought up the name Thumper? Answer: we was just being funny that night, so they just said, let's say Thumper did it. Question: was it your idea or was it your friends? Answer: no. We was making a we was making a bet to see how fast it would take to get him in jail. Question: that was between you and who else? Answer: a lot of us. We just want, some was saying they wasn't going to pursue it and some saying that they was. Question: was this at the burger stand? Answer: no. This is after I got out of the hospital. Question: well, how about at the time, well, you got out of the hospital, then you talked to the police. Is that how it went? Answer: no. I talked on the same night. Question: but was that before you went into the hospital or after you got out of the hospital that you first spoke with the police? Answer: before. Question: before you spoke to the police, who came up with the name Thumper? Answer: nobody. We didn't tell no name. Question: did you say Thumper to the police? Answer: nope. Question: but you did tell the police Thumper afterwards, after you got out of the hospital? Answer: yes. Question: did you know who Thumper was? Answer: no. Question: how did you come up with the name, if you know? Answer: it's all over the place. Question: his name is all over the neighborhood, isn't that true? Answer: yes. Question: when you say his name is all over the neighborhood, I mean his tag or his graffiti is on the walls. Is that correct? Answer: yes. Question: so you didn't even know who it was, who Thumper was, when you gave that name to the police? Answer: no. Question: that's correct? Answer: yes. Question: now did you see Joe King that evening? Answer: yes. The court: at what time, counsel? Question by Yamamoto: I think you said something about he was kind of standing away from you. Is that correct? Answer: yes. Question: how far away was he standing away from you at the time of the shooting? Answer: about 2 feet. Question: how about just prior to the shooting? Did you have any verbal conversations with him? Answer: no. Question: you came to the burger stand by yourself, isn't that correct? Answer: no. We was all together. Question: you and Joe King as well? Answer: yes. Question: so you came there with Joe King and other friends? Answer: yes. Question: how many others? Answer: 3 more. Question: do you remember their names? Answer: yes. Question: who were the other 3? Answer: Eli Jawberry and Henderson Glover and Donald Mack. I don't know his last name. Question: Donald, is that his first name? Answer: no, it's Donald Mack. Question: and those are the 3 people that you spoke to after the shooting or after you got out of the hospital and you came up with his name? Answer: yes. Question: did you ever hear of Thumper in other ways other than seeing his name on graffiti on walls? Answer: yes. Question: and what's that? Answer: him and my homeboy used to get into it a lot. Question: did you have an idea of what Thumper looked like when you came up with that name to give to the police to say how quick they could get him in jail? Answer: no, sir. Question: now I want you to think about to the time of the shooting, and I know that it was probably a very kind of a frightening thing that was happening when the guns went off. Is that correct? Answer: for a minute. Question: and when shots rang out, did you hit the ground? Answer: no, sir. Question: you just started running? Answer, yes. Question, did you know you were hit? Answer, yes. Question, you felt the bullet? Answer, yes. Question, did you try to hide when the sound of the gun went off? Answer, no, sir. Question, you just started running? Answer, yes. Question, what did you do? Just turn and run? Answer, yes. Question, and when did you look back, if at all? Answer, when I got to the street. Question, how far away was that from the vehicle? Answer, about 40, 50 feet. Question, what if anything did you see at that time? Answer, just a car taking off. Question, and what part of the car did you see from that position? Answer, the back. Question, the back of the car? Answer, yes. Question, did you get the license number? Answer, no. Question, what did you do? Continue running or did you go back to the burger stand? Answer, I went back after I went to my neighborhood. Question, okay, and how far away is that? Answer, a couple of blocks. Question, and when you say you went back to your neighborhood, do you mean you went back to your house or someone else's house? Answer, someone else's house. Question, and did someone treat you? Answer, yes. Question, and what did they do? Suggest that you should go somewhere, go to the hospital? Answer, yes. Question, why did you return back to the burger stand? Answer, because all my homeboys wasn't back yet, so I thought they was laid out. Question, you went to check to see if anyone else might have been hit? Answer, yes. Question, and then from there you went to the hospital, is that correct? Answer, yes. Question, and who took you? Answer, Carlos, one of my friend, Carlos Williams. Question, did you go through the emergency section of what hospital? Answer, yes, Martin Luther King. Question, and how long were you at the hospital? Answer, about 3 hours. Question, and then you were released the same day, is that correct? Yes. Question, what time of the day was it when you were released? Answer, about 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Question, now we've just gone through a sequence of events. At what point in the sequence of time that we've just spoken about did you talk to the police? Answer, not just when they asked me who did it. Question, okay, but when was that? Was it at the burger stand? At the hospital? Answer, at the hospital. Question, while you were waiting to be treated? Answer, yes. Question, and then did you talk to them during the time you were being treated? Answer, no. Question, when you got to the hospital, what kind of medication did they give you? Answer, I couldn't tell you. Question, did they give you some medication? Answer, yes. Question, and at what point in time did they give you the medication? Answer, like a few minutes after I got there. Question, and you don't know what they gave you? Answer, no. Question, was it something that you took through your mouth? Answer, it was a shot. Question, it was a shot? Answer, yes. Question, was it in your arm? Answer, yes. Question, so after they gave you the shot, you just sat in the waiting room, is that correct? Answer, no, I stayed in the emergency room. Question, I see. And that's when the police came and spoke with you, is that correct? Answer, yes. Question, that was after you had the shot? Answer, yes. Question, and how many minutes after you had the shot? Answer, I don't remember. Question, who was at the emergency room with you? Answer, first it was only me, then they brung in Joe King. Question, so you and Joe King were together? Answer, yes. Question, who else? Answer, that's it. Question, any of your friends come in? Answer, no, they was waiting outside. Question, so you didn't come So you didn't get a chance to talk with them? No. Because of the length of Bobby Taylor's testimony, we will end this segment here. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.